Hi, it's your coach, Joe Lucas. Welcome to your Practice Power daily coaching video for Monday, March 31st. And I know it still says March in the calendar this morning, but I like to welcome you to the second quarter of 2014. Now, before we kind of talk about the second quarter, let me ask you, have you either gone through and done your review and benchmarking in Practice Power for the first quarter, or at minimum, have you set aside time, have you made an appointment with yourself to spend 60 to 90 minutes and really benchmark in the first quarter? Again, it's critically important you go ahead and do that so you know what changes and shifts you need to make. Again, we don't want to be unconscious as we go throughout this year. Now, with that being said, let's talk about April. So first things first, after you do your review and benchmark, what I want you to do is, whether hopefully you do it inside of Practice Power, if you have your own process, let's make sure we have a written monthly game plan for the month of April. So what are your top goals and outcomes, your marketing activities, your personal development activities, right? Action items, and then what's our pipeline look like? Let's be very focused, and also, the smaller the time frame you're planning, so annual plans versus quarterly plans, monthly, daily, the more specific you need to be. So let's make sure, again, for the month of April, we have ranges. So we have, whether it's production ranges or asset ranges or premium ranges, number of appointments, introduction conversation. Let's make sure it's measurable, it's tangible. It's very important. Now let's get back and talk about our review process for the first quarter. Inside of that review process, you probably have noticed a couple of key areas that you need to do a better job at. Maybe you need to tighten up your morning ritual. Maybe you need to really start working with a written daily game plan. Whatever it is for you, let's start those habits. Let's get into that mode of making those small changes. And again, maybe you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe your morning ritual is a 6. Well, my goal is for you to have it be a 10, but reality is we can make it an 8. That's going to serve us very well. It's a 30% increase, quite frankly. So what do you need to do to tweak it? So I want you always in thinking in terms of tweaks, small shifts, little enhancements. Massive change rarely works for most advisors, as it rarely works for most people. So let's get off to the second quarter in a great way. Hey, time's a wasting. And again, no matter whether you had a great first quarter, average first quarter, or a not so good first quarter, there's plenty of time to turn around, but it has to start today. So welcome to the second quarter. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow.